Hi parents, this is Mr. Mancini, your fourth grade student's teacher. I just wanted to introduce myself and give you everything I'm going to be talking about in open house tonight. So if you can't make it, this YouTube video will suffice and deal with everything that you would have missed because it's everything I'm doing tonight. I'm not going to be talking about students in full detail. I've only seen them for about 3 weeks. I've just started getting to know them. If you have any specific questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I will leave my contact information at the end of this for you. So this year, your students will be coming to the classroom and we're going to be doing a couple subjects: math, reading, language arts, science, and writing. The day is going to start off with your students coming in, and we're going to start with a morning meeting. I'll introduce the morning meeting, maybe how was your weekend, what is respect, why do we need friends, just something to talk about and build their social skills so they could interact with each other and talk with each other, especially because they haven't been in school, some of them for about 1.5 years in person. So definitely help to build some of those social skills up as well. Following that, we will transition into a whole group, which is where I will be teaching your students in the class language arts for about 45 minutes, where we'll be interacting and reading stories, and I'll be asking them questions about comprehension and making sure they're following along with the stories. Following that, we'll transition to a special, which is either art, music, gym, library, or computers for about 40 minutes. Coming back from that special, I will have your students working on independent work while I take a group of 5 to 6 students every day, reading with them, building their reading levels up, making sure they're making progress in their reading. After doing that for about 50 minutes, we'll transition into a math block. This is where I will go over the concept of the day, teach it to your students, work with them, make sure any questions or concerns they have are being addressed, and then they go to recess. They go to recess for 20 minutes, return, they'll have science or language arts every other day. It alternates for about 50 minutes, then we go to lunch. After their 25-minute lunch, they'll come back, and that is when we'll be working on more focused skills that they need in the classroom to build on. And while those students are working on skills and reinforcing them independently, I'll be working with a small group in the back of the room, helping them with individual skills that they need to get better on to achieve grade level status. Following the day, I'll just close with a little bit of math, making sure any questions, concerns that they had are being addressed so we could go in tomorrow ready for the day. If you are a parent who is seeing this, it's probably because you have Parent Square. If you do not have Parent Square, please feel free to have your student reach out to me if you don't know how to help you reach up with Parent Square. Parent Square is an app. Let me just pull up my phone and I'll show you. Parent Square. Parent Square is this app right here on my phone. You could download it from the App Store. It's a very convenient app that gives you access to many different posts from the Waterbury School District, including Miss Lanza and myself. When there's ever an emergency, snow days, half days, early dismissals for a plethora of reasons, or holidays, we'll let you know any of the information that you need to know there. It's also a great form of communication. It has a message feature on the bottom that allows me to message you about your student. I do send positive and negative feedback to you. So you always get a mix of feedback from me. Some of it could be good, some of it could be bad, but I usually like to incorporate some good feedback about what your student is doing in the classroom and just maybe talk about some things that may need to be touched upon. Since it's so early in the year so far, I have not sent out many notices to parents. Some of you may have gotten one about your student. If you have not gotten one yet, don't worry. I will be sending some out. I have contact information I would like to share with you right now. My email address is mmancini, MANCINI, at waterbury.k12.ct.us. If anyone has any concerns or questions and doesn't have access to the Parent Square app, You can always email me or call the school to get contact information for me. I'll be happy to have conversations with you. My homework is always posted up here on the board as well, and your students have a planner they will be taking home. It's a red binder. I will actually grab a copy of it right now for you. This red notebook here with the white spiraled binder is going to be your child's planner. Whenever they have information about homework, it will be in here in the September, and then they have specific categories for math, science, and whatever the homework is. And I will have them copy whatever the homework is up there for the day. So if you ever need to know what the homework is, it is located in their planners. That is essentially what I'm going to be talking about today in open house. If you have any more comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to come and ask. I'd be more than happy to address those. If not, this video covered about pretty much everything I would be going over. So thank you guys. Again, please feel free to reach out. I love communicating with parents, good or bad, whatever the case may be, or just to ease some concerns. Please feel free to reach out. Thank you again. Have a wonderful night.